Hey there, everyone. Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop in New York, trying to chat with a new friend. You say something like, "I am very happy to meet you," and it comes out all stiff and formal, like you're reading from a textbook. Your friend smiles politely, but the conversation feels a bit awkward. Now, picture the same scene, but instead, you lean in with a grin and say, "I'm thrilled to finally meet you in person." Suddenly, the vibe shifts. It's warmer, more genuine, and the chat flows effortlessly. That's the magic we're diving into today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to swap those basic, robotic English phrases for ones that make you sound like a natural native speaker. Whether you're prepping for a job interview in London or just wanting to blend in during a casual hangout in Sydney, these tips will help you speak with confidence and flair. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a bunch of fresh expressions ready to try out. So, why does this upgrade from basic to advanced English even matter? Well, think about it. English isn't just a language, it's your ticket to connecting with people in real life. If you're aiming to work, study, or settle in places like the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, Germany, or the UAE, sounding natural can make all the difference. In a job interview, for example, if you stick to simple phrases, you might come across as unsure or distant. But when you use more advanced, everyday expressions, you show you're comfortable and engaging, which could land you that dream role. Picture this mini dialogue. You're at a networking event in Toronto, and someone asks about your weekend. If you reply with, "I went to the park," it's fine, but a bit flat. Now imagine saying, "I headed out to the park and soaked up some sun. It was just what I needed." See how that invites more conversation? It builds rapport instantly. Or in a classroom in Berlin, where English is the medium, using natural speech helps you participate in discussions without hesitation, making friends and impressing teachers. Even in everyday chats, like ordering food in Dubai, it turns a simple transaction into a friendly exchange. The bottom line: natural English isn't about perfection, it's about fitting in, building relationships, and opening doors you didn't even know were there. Alright, let's get into the heart of it. Those everyday phrases you might be using that sound a tad too basic, and how to level them up to something natives say all the time. We'll go through them one by one, like we're chatting over coffee, and I'll weave in little stories to show how they work in real situations. Starting with something super common. When you're agreeing with someone, you might say, "I think the same." It's straightforward, but natives often go for something warmer like, "I'm on the same page." This just means you completely agree and understand their point. Imagine you're in a team meeting at a tech company in Silicon Valley, and your colleague suggests a new app feature. Instead of nodding and saying the basic version, you chime in with, "Yeah, I'm on the same page. That'll really streamline things for users." Suddenly, the discussion picks up, and everyone feels aligned. It's that simple shift that makes you part of the flow. Moving right along, another one learners often uses, "I don't know," when they're unsure about something. But to sound more natural, try, "I'm drawing a blank." It means your mind is empty on that topic, like you can't recall it right now. Picture this. You're at a pub quiz night in Manchester with friends, and the host asks about a historical fact. You laugh and say, "Oh man, I'm drawing a blank on that one. Anyone got a clue?" It keeps the energy light and invites others to jump in, turning a potential awkward pause into fun teamwork. Now, let's talk about expressing surprise. You might say, "That is surprising," which gets the job done, but natives love, "That caught me off guard." It implies something unexpected threw you for a loop. Here's a quick story. Suppose you're interviewing for a marketing job in Melbourne, and the boss mentions a surprise project deadline. Instead of the basic response, you could say, "Wow, that caught me off guard, but I'm up for the challenge." It shows you're adaptable and keeps the conversation positive, maybe even impressing them with your poise. Shifting gears to compliments, beginners often go with, "You are good at this." Solid, but try, "You've got a real knack for this." It means you have a natural talent or skill. Imagine you're at a cooking class in Vancouver and your partner whips up an amazing dish. You turn and say, "You've got a real knack for flavors. This tastes incredible." It feels personal and encouraging, sparking a deeper chat about recipes and shared interests. When things go wrong, you might say, "This is a problem." But to amp it up, use, "This is a bit of a hiccup." It's like calling it a small interruption, not a huge deal. Think of a scenario at a university in Oxford. Your group project hits a snag with the data. You pipe up with, "All right, this is a bit of a hiccup, but let's brainstorm a fix." It downplays the issue and rallies the team, making you seem level-headed and proactive. Another everyday one. For asking about plans, you could say, "What will you do?" Natives might opt for, "What's on the agenda?" Meaning, what's scheduled or planned next. Picture a casual brunch in Los Angeles with a friend. After catching up, you ask, "So, what's on the agenda for the rest of your day?" It sounds relaxed and curious, keeping the talk flowing naturally. If you're excited about something, instead of, "I am excited," try, "I'm buzzing about this." It conveys high energy, like you're vibrating with anticipation. Here's a mini tale. You're heading to a conference in Abu Dhabi, and a colleague asks how you feel. You reply, "I'm buzzing about the keynote speakers, can't wait to dive in." It infects them with your enthusiasm, maybe even leading to shared ideas before the event. When wrapping up a chat, learners might say, "Goodbye," but a more native touch is, "Catch you later." It's casual and implies you'll see them again soon. Imagine ending a video call with a client in Berlin. After sealing the deal, you smile and say, "Great chatting, catch you later for the updates." It leaves things open and friendly, strengthening that professional bond. For handling disagreements, you could say, "I don't agree." Level it up with, "I see it differently." It softens the blow and opens dialogue. In a debate club in Toronto, someone shares an opinion, and you respond, "Interesting point, but I see it differently, here's why." It keeps things respectful and engaging, turning potential conflict into constructive exchange. One more for motivation. Instead of, "You can do it," try, "You've got this." It's short, punchy, and full of confidence. Picture cheering on a friend before their presentation in Sydney. You give them a thumbs up and say, "Relax, you've got this. The audience will love it." It boosts them without overdoing it. And let's not forget about reflecting on the past. Instead of, "I remember," go for, "It takes me back." Meaning it reminds you of earlier times. At a family gathering in Chicago, someone mentions an old song, and you say, "Ah, that tune takes me back to my college days." It evokes nostalgia and invites stories from others. Finally, when something's impressive, swap, "That is good," for, "That's spot on." It means perfectly accurate or excellent. In a feedback session at work in London, your boss reviews your report and you agree with, "Thanks, and your suggestions are spot on, I'll tweak those parts." It shows appreciation and collaboration seamlessly. Phew, we've covered a lot of ground there, haven't we? Now, to make these stick, here are some practical ways to weave them into your daily life. First off, try shadowing. Listen to podcasts or YouTube videos from native speakers, like TED Talks or casual vlogs, and repeat after them. Pause, mimic the intonation, and feel how the words roll off your tongue. Another easy one is repetition. Pick 2 or 3 phrases from today and say them out loud a few times each morning, maybe while brushing your teeth. Record yourself chatting about your day using them, then play it back. Don't judge harshly, just notice what feels natural. And here's the key: use them in real conversations without overthinking your accent. Start small, like in a coffee order or a quick text to a friend. The more you practice, the less you'll hesitate, and soon it'll feel like second nature. You're building habits that pay off big time, so stay consistent and have fun with it. Wrapping this up, remember the core takeaway. Ditching those basic phrases for more advanced, natural ones is your shortcut to sounding fluent and confident, like you've been speaking English forever. Start with just a couple today. Imagine yourself nailing that interview in New York, acing a class discussion in Cambridge, or effortlessly networking at a cafe in Dubai. You've got the tools now, it's all about putting them into action. Go out there, speak up, and watch how doors open. Thanks for joining me. Keep practicing, and I'll catch you in the next video. You've got this.